In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the TS Dashcam. I'm going to show you what's inside the box, how to set it up. We're going to go through the app and the menu system. I'm going to show you the video quality during the day and night and everything in between. So without further ado, let's open the box. So this dashcam already comes with the SD card. I never seen dashcam companies include the SD card in the package. That's really nice of them. We have a user manual on how to set up the menu system, everything included in here. And this is the dashcam right here. Okay, so we have an adhesive tape at the back. We have a couple of buttons for controlling the dashcam. We have a screen here so you can see what you're recording or go over the menu stuff and maybe replay the videos. Let me remove this real quick. This camera is for inside the cabin and I can see the infrared lights around the camera. And this is the front camera that basically captures outside of the car, and it's a 4K camera. So this lens, when you rotate it, it will remove the reflections. On the top we have a jack for the power. We have a micro SD card slot. This port should be for the rear camera. Okay, we have a couple of attachments here, a bunch of screen protective films here. They also included a USB card reader in the box. You insert the SD card here and you can connect it to your computer so you can review the footage, and some other tools just to make the installation process easy. So we have a really long cable for the rear camera, and this is the lens for the rear camera, and it's adjustable for the angle. You can go up, down, and it doesn't go left and right. This lens is for the front camera, so we can just put it on the top. And we also have a power cable for the main camera. You can attach it to the car cigarette lighter. So that's pretty much everything we have in the box. So next up, I'm gonna power it on using my power station just to show you the menu system, how to connect it and see all of the features. And after that, I'm gonna hook it up in my car and I'm gonna show you some footage during the day and night, and we're gonna review the whole thing. And we put the SD card in here. I'm gonna go to the menu. We're gonna go to the format card. Just make sure every time you change the SD card on these devices, you need to format it properly. So at the top, we have the inside the cabin camera. So if I press down, we can cycle between the cameras. This is the rear camera, very good quality. And this is the inside the cabin camera. And we have all the cameras here. Okay, that's a pretty good function. I see the GPS module is activated, so it's looking for GPS right now, and the wireless is not connected, so we're gonna hook it up with the app and control it. I'm recording 2K and 1080p. So on the menu we have the Wi-Fi. You need that for the app connection. We have the movie mode. So this is where you select the resolution for the cameras. 4K for the front, plus 1080p for the cabin, and 4K and rear 1080p, and we also have 2K. So if you do 2K plus 1080p, you're gonna have more room on the SD card. But if you do 4K and 1080p, basically you're gonna have a larger file size on the SD card and you're gonna have less footage. I recommend the 2K plus 1080p because 2K is plenty enough. But I'm gonna show you the different qualities for each camera. And we have a IR LED, so that means the infrared light. I'm gonna leave it on auto, so when the light goes out, we're gonna have an infrared light inside the cabin. And next up, we have the loop recording. If I go in there, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and 3 minutes. That basically means it's gonna divide the file size between 1, 2, and 3 minutes. We also have a G sensor. G sensor is basically when you have an accident, the camera will activate automatically and capture the footage. We have a screensaver. When the camera is on after 3 minutes, I want it to be off. Oh, there's another option, actually off screen recording. If it goes on the recording, it will turn off the screen. And we have the GPS status. I'm not sure if it's connected or not. Can't really tell here. And we have the speed adjust. So the camera is gonna record the speed based on the GPS. So if it's off, you can adjust it here. But I couldn't find the place that we can actually change the mic setting. When you turn on the car, it will start recording by itself. That's how you like it, and that's how it should be. Now I'm gonna connect to Wi-Fi and hook it with the app. Let's go to the Wi-Fi and turn it on. So we have a name and password for the Wi-Fi. So the app is called TS Cam. I don't think that's a good name, TS Cam. And okay, so we need to go and add the camera to the app. Allow all these things. The Wi-Fi is gonna show up on the list here. We have the TS Dashcam right here. We're gonna use the password that the camera gave us. we're gonna connect DVR. This is the video feed of the front camera. I don't know if I can, oh yeah, if I can press it, it will probably switch between, yeah, it will switch between different cameras. It's gonna show the rear as well. And we're gonna go back to the main camera, but it doesn't show all of the cameras at the same time. So we have option to record the video. Right now we're already recording. You can pause it right now, or we can take a picture. So let's take a picture. We can go to the setting and change the setting here. We can change the password. We can change the duration, and we can go to the recorded footage we have. So this is pretty much all the video that we recorded here, and it's recorded on the SD card on the camera. So what I found out is actually when it records the video, you're gonna get 3 separate files for each camera. You can review each one separately. That's a really good function. So the front camera is gonna be A, the cabin camera gonna be B, and the rear camera gonna be C. And basically that's what you can do with the app. That was the app function and the menu function of this dash cam. Next up, I'm gonna install it in my car and get some footage during the day and night. So make sure you are subscribed and like this video. I'll be back in a second. The installation process was super simple. We had a long cable to go around the dashboard if you want to connect it to the cigarette light. And also for the rear camera, the cable was super long. It was enough for any car basically. The functions are pretty simple. The menu system was simple as we saw. Let's just look at the footage and see the quality of the video. We have a couple of folders here. We have the event folder. It is separated for each camera. A would be the front camera, B is the inside the cabin, C is the rear camera. Events are basically the time that the camera detects a shaking or an accident. That's when an event happening. So there's an option for the camera to record 24 hours for the parking, and if something happens, or it will start recording. That's why we have the parking monitor. We also have the photo mode. If you take some pictures, we took one picture using the app on the phone, and it's pretty okay. Wide view angle. It's not the greatest quality, but it's fine. I just like how they separated each folder for each camera, and everything is really easy to understand. When you format the memory card, it copies the video player that you need to play these recorded videos. That shows the GPS data and all of the speed and everything included, because you don't have to go look for it and download it somewhere else. So I'm just going to install that. So basically when you play the video using this player, it's going to show you the speed, the direction, the compass, and the route that you took. Let's just check the quality first, and we're gonna look at the GPS data later. Okay, so I just looked at the 2K quality of the front camera, and the quality is pretty good. We have a wide field of view, and it captures pretty much everything in front of the car, and text and the plate numbers of the other cars are clearly visible. Now let's try the 4K quality during the day. Okay, so the 4K quality looks good as well. I don't really see a huge difference between the 4K and 2K quality. 4K might be a little bit sharper, but not a huge difference. And also the microphone on this camera is really good when it captures the audio from the inside the cabin. So this is the test for the audio inside the cabin, and this is what you're hearing right now. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Now I'm just talking normally, and this is the audio that the dash cam is capturing basically. Now let's switch to the cabin camera and see the quality. The cabin camera and the rear camera are only 1080p. Also the quality of the cabin camera is really good. It seems like they're technically the same quality. I mean, it's clear, it's visible, nothing wrong with that, and it's good enough in my opinion. Now let's check the rear camera quality during the day. Also the quality of the rear camera is good. I mean, I could say all of them are in the same league. I don't see a huge difference between the front camera, cabin camera, and the rear camera. It seems like all of them has the same module and same camera, but for some reason the front camera is 4K. But the quality of all of them are pretty much the same, and it's sharp and it's detailed, and it's good enough for a dash cam to monitor your surround. Now let's see the samples for the night. The video quality of the front camera during the night is actually good as well. I mean, you're not gonna have like a really sharp image. That's usually the case for the dash cams, as long as you can see the text. I don't know, the vehicle and colors are fine. so you should be good there. But 4K doesn't mean quality. I would say the quality is like 1080p or 2K. It's not really 4K that you think it's gonna be like sharp, clear image. It's not gonna be like that, but it's good enough. And the video quality for the cabin camera is also good enough. You're gonna see the black and white infrared video, which is pretty much the standard for the cabin cameras. If you're like an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, you can use this dash cam just to have an eye on what's going on with your passenger. And the quality for the rear camera is decent. It's good enough for dash cam. You shouldn't be expecting like a huge full HD quality. It's like pixelated, but it's decent, it's fine. It performs well during the night. I don't see any issues with that. That's pretty much the standard with these dash cam cameras, but the quality is not really above and beyond than the cameras in the market. So now let's see the GPS data using the GPS player. As you can see, when I'm traveling, it's gonna show my route on the map. Yeah, this is my GPS tracking, and this is my speed right here, and the compass tracks my movement. So it records all the GPS data, video, and your speed, which is really good for a dash cam, and it's actually very necessary. I actually think this is the decent camera. The video quality is good, decent for all of the cameras. Very wide field of view for all of the cameras. We have the parking monitor, we have the G sensor video recording, that's pretty good. We have the GPS data recorded on the video files. We also have the app to monitor the camera, taking pictures, record the video. The audio quality of the videos are really good. It has a really good mic. And also when I installed the camera, I was recording, I noticed that I can turn the camera 360 degrees. Let's say if the cops pull you over and you want to record from your driver window, you can just turn the camera around and it will record whatever is happening with the audio. That's a very good feature. I didn't really see a huge difference between these quality changes. I would say all of them are pretty much a 1080p quality. The only downside that I noticed with this camera, it will be when you record the 4K quality, it only records two camera. You can either record 4K quality for the front camera or 4K quality for the front camera and the cabin camera, or the 4K front and 1080p rear camera. That's the only option for the 4K quality. And if you want to record all of the cameras, you have to go with the 2K and 1080p for the cabin and the rear camera. In my opinion, it doesn't really even matter if you're recording 4K or 2K. They pretty much look the same. So that was my review. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a decent camera if you want to purchase it. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. Let me know if you have any question about this camera that I didn't cover in this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.